tube. Or afternoon or morning, as the case may be. Will at least he wore the tiger striped livery.
And it's gone.
Alrighty then, it's 8 p.m. London time. I'll give you guys a quick brief. Target altitude for this stage of the flight is going to be 12,000 feet. Target airspeed is 140 knots. First destination is airport, where are we going? U69. 69, dudes. We'll be climbing about initially at 1,200 feet per minute because we got some significant terrain to get over here to our left, to the east. So we got to get above that, and then we can slow down a little bit. But by that time, we'll be pretty close to where we want to be altitude-wise. So be prepared.
Weather?
Weather is core high pressure. Time is noon.
Okay then.
Anybody not ready to go?
I'll have to catch you up because my mouse stopped functioning. Couldn't select anything.
That's weird.
Yeah, well I clicked on something and it's done it before where it doesn't bloody work and you can't do anything other than crash out and start again.
Watch me for the roll.
Okie dokie.
And we're up. Turning right, GPS FMS 91 degrees, mark. Climbing at 1,200 feet per minute.
User joined your channel.
Sorry, what?
User.
Ah. What's your airspeed, Voodoo?
Current airspeed's 90 knots.
I'm too far behind, guys. I'll catch up next week. Sorry, boys.
All right.
Ah,
Speeding up.
Disconnected from your channel.
What? Did that just come and go there?
Say again?
Did that just come and go?
Yep.
No.
Seems to be having a problem gaining speed here.
Altitude.
Target altitude's 12,000. We're climbing about 900 feet per minute right now.
I've got to have enough flaps full down to stay slow enough for you.
No, I didn't anticipate. I don't know what's going on.
Flying your antique.
We have to get creative here, guys.
No shit.
Turning left. And go for the low spot in our mountains here.
Looking very pretty anyway.
Oh, it's beautiful here. I'm trying to figure out why I'm... Well, I am slowly gaining speed. I wonder if I...
I've updated all my video software, so I'm seeing if it's going to crash out tonight or not.
Wow. Fingers crossed, man. Slowly creeping above 110 knots, headed for a target speed of 140. Right, cleared the mountains, turning back GPS FMS 95, mark. Passing through 10,700 feet on my way to 12,000 feet. Presently 130 knots. Clear factor. An F5, huh?
Okay, that'll work well.
You reach
Just
that
above.
quick enough.
He's just above his stall speed.
It's nice how people follow instructions.
Oh, you gotta do your thing, man.
I haven't got it installed, so it's going on ignore.
We haven't got the F5E Tiger.
F5 is a really, really good model.
It's one of our best.
It's beautiful.
It is one of our best. One of the best flying ones in
User joined your channel.
as well.
Oh, bad boys. I'll catch up in a minute.
Back. He'll catch up, but he won't be able to slow down.
Shady's back.
Ugh. Hell yeah. For midway point.
Again, road tested our F5 against the DCS one, and he says you couldn't really tell the difference in the performance.
Level at 12,000 feet, gents. I've achieved 140 knots.
I've achieved this with the universe.
Wow. Can you share?
No, fuck off. Get your own one then.
You know, this is going from bad to worse.
How?
Joystick ain't working. Oh, feck. Back in a minute.
Must be viral. It's the same problem that fucking Mr. Ali had.
No, I was playing around with that radar, and after that, I couldn't get any mouse. It wouldn't pick up anything on the screen.
You know, don't ever go. You fall asleep on the couch, and 6 hours later, you're like, shit, I'm late.
So it goes from I've got all the time in the world to fuck.
What can I say? Shoot me. Knee bone's connected to the hip bone. Oh, there it is.
Was that the latest Typhoon update, Porky?
Yeah, it was. I forgot which aircraft I had selected. I thought it pre-selected the PC-9. So obviously I went shooting straight through the group with a Eurofighter.
Excellent.
Livery selection doesn't work, and there's a black dot like it's part of the cockpit about 20 feet above the nose.
Alright, that's odd.
An artifact of some kind?
Yeah, it's a dial or a gauge.
Yeah, I was going to say there'll be a rogue instrument somewhere. Livery selection doesn't work.
Neither of them work, no.
That's odd. Because all the liveries were upgraded and tested with what do you call it, HDR.
For me, they don't work. I'm not sure if I got HDR running, but
No, they work without HDR, but they were upgraded to work with it.
okay. What was strange is that the livery was what I last used the old EF 2000 with. I don't know if that helps.
Right, so maybe it wasn't.
Perhaps
in the
I
new
didn't clear the folder
okay.
properly, but I'm sure I did. I'm sure I deleted it and then put a new one in.
Yeah, I tell you, November 66, I didn't think I was going to make it tonight.
What happened?
No, I upgraded my internet provider on Thursday. It was all installed, everything working fine. And I did something and I lost it all on Friday. And they reinstated it, but the internet won't come bloody back until this morning at crack of dawn. And it was only by chance, by waggling cables, that it actually started.
So listen to be down, just always waggle your cable when in doubt.
Yeah, I don't know
We
why.
had a major internet fuck up last night about 11:30. The fucking lot went down.
Well, I had Wi-Fi. Everything was connecting to Wi-Fi, but because there was no internet, all the apps won't work. The TV were playing.
Yeah, but don't forget the router's on, which is providing the Wi-Fi. But if you've got no broadband, then you're not going to get any internet.
Yeah, well, that's what I wasn't getting yesterday.
It, yeah, really fucked me off.
But I managed to get the scenery compiled before the engineer turned up.
Well done.
Disconnecting my old service. So I'm on a 1 gig service now, so I don't know if that may improve flight gear or not.
Just to change the download speeds.
We'll see.
Oh, according to my screen, I'm getting 112 frame rate.
I'm getting 29, which is big considering the training.
We got 52.
But it increased when I got my new monitor, that went up.
They reduced the latency between your graphics card and your monitor.
Yeah, it's a bit more modern. It's 180 Hertz if you have the right cable. So I think it'll be getting about 150 Hertz because I'm using HDMI.
Use DisplayPort if you can. Much faster.
Yeah, well, I've just spent all today bloody ripping out cabling for previous incarnations of computers I had going and stuff.
It's amazing how
Trip
that
to the
old stuff
tip
piles
last-
up.
Had a trip to the tip last week and got rid of about 5 PCs, bodies and stuff, including the first PC I bought back in 1989.
Wow.
God, the metal thickness of the case was like a battleship compared with the later one.
I don't want to worry you at all, but people are clamouring for those cases.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
well,
put new PC technology into the old cases.
well, I chopped it up to make something at home, so it's in the scrap. It's in bits.
And there we go.
Oh, right.
That's
Oh,
what
there
first
we go.
crashed tonight.
Oh shit. Well, so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
for it being the your broadcast software.
Is that Whiskey Foxtrot gone?
Yep.
You'd need to put a T in it. What the fuck?
I've updated all the video software on it.
Yeah, well, updates often break.
No, but it was broken, that's why I updated it, so it hasn't made it any better.
Sounds like the cache wasn't cleared.
We're gonna try again. The nearest airport is U69er.
No, you, 69 baby.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, we're 9 minutes out.
Make it 2.
Turn the broadcast software off completely, so let's see what happens.
It's one of my favorite stories back in the old days. We used to drive to different places to play with the band, and all these small towns. It was like if you were playing at the high school or the BFW or wherever. It was like there was no such thing as GPS, or we wouldn't even looking at a map. You could just found a sixth sense of driving into town and finding these places. Anyway, driving down Main Street, realized I've gone past the place. Main Street was a one-way street, so I just did a U-turn. Oh, of course, the local constable pulls me over.
Of course, yeah.
Fires up his lights, pulls me
U-turns
over.
are legal unless otherwise stated.
Walks up to me and goes, well, it took him a couple minutes because he's running my plates and checking my license and stuff. Comes up and goes, I need your license and registration. Do you know why I stopped you? And I said, yes, sir. Turned a U-turn in the middle of the street there. He goes, yeah, what's with that? I said, well, I didn't want to turn, officer, but the sign said, no, U-turn. So I did. Guy cracked up laughing. He goes, that's the best one I've heard all week. Get out of here and try not to do that. No, U-turn.
Have you turned your smoke off though, Dill? I can't see you anyway.
I did turn it off. You need it back on?
Turn it off.
No, I think I see where you are. It's okay. You turn it off now again, I've spotted you. I'm just struggling to maintain the speed.
Right here by the C-130.
I'm struggling not to be too fast. 125 knots indicated.
I've got 12,000 altitude and Voodoo's 2,000 feet below me. I don't know what's going on there.
You might have to change your altimeter setting because the altimeter in the Commando, if you don't set it correctly on the ground, it goes about 1,000 foot at too high. You're on core high pressure region.
Might try refreshing it too.
Yeah, I think the gauge is saying 125, but ground speed's 147. Where I can still see you all, so I'm not dropping behind. I see what you mean about the flaps on that Provost Voodoo. I was playing with it this afternoon and I put the flaps down and one goes totally different to the other side.
I took the liberty of finding that model that you had off of Flyaway Simulation and reconverting it and splitting it all out and changing the graphics. So I have a flying version that's soon to be fully animated. I'm working on the gear and stuff, but I got most of it's animated: pilot heads, flaps, ailerons, elevators, rudder, speed brakes. Most of the gear will be done early next week. That way we can use it. You can use it as a basis for bouncing code around and seeing what's going on.
Well, I got off the ground, turned on the heading towards you, and it's crashed you out again.
Huh? Are you still trying to run your whatchamajigger?
Nope. This is all on top.
Shit.
So it's not that. And I've got new video drivers installed during the week as well, so it's not that either.
Sounds like you got a weird install thing going on. FlightNight.
Yeah, I can't reinstall it because I can't get this version of FlightNight again.
Well, the standard version's okay, but if you want, what does it do? Your HD?
No, they've removed HDR from the standard one at the minute.
Can upload a copy of the old, but I'm running an old version.
No, leave it. Bollocks.
Yeah, thanks for doing that, Voodoo. I'll still keep plodding away with the panel.
Yeah, I'll get, like I said, I'll get this one to the point where it's 90%, just so you have a frame of reference for whatever.
Yeah, that'd be good. I hadn't had time to do much, as I say, because I lost all Thursday with getting this internet installed, and then did something else yesterday, and the internet went down. So, but when you have to start moving furniture and to give access to engineers, you end up with 10 more bloody jobs you weren't expecting.
Funny how that works, eh?
Well, he said initially, can you move this big cabinet? So that's where the cable's coming into the house. And then he says, oh, I can put it somewhere else. So, but it wasn't a simple job of just sliding it back, because there was about 20 million bloody cables going underneath this cabinet, and lifting it on my Todd. It was not an easy matter.
20 million cables? Come on.
Well, I had TV aerial cables going out to the living room to each room where there's a TV, and then I upgraded it later to HDMI cable, so I can play the videos
Use display
and stuff.
for.
Yeah, I can play the videos from my TV recorder in any room in the house.
November 66 got his ramp down. Somebody fly in there.
Stuart,
Hangar's open.
Woohoo!
get on in there.
Somebody's just plummeting in front of me.
The yellow pilatus is me. Ooh, circles.
Could be
Trucks
turquoise
are
down
just-
lower than the rest of it.
It wasn't me, I didn't do it. Honest.
No, we don't
It was
believe
like that when I got here.
Here's our
Watch the
airport.
wires of that final airfield.
Oh yeah,
Off
there's
from there, and it sliced me into smoky bacon.
smoky bacon. 42 seconds to the turn. Scenery is marvelous. Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is looking quite nice, isn't it?
Lovely, very real.
You remember the nights where we used to go over scenery tiles and they just would repeat
Yes.
continuously?
Yep. We had generic surfaces or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I'm not that old.
Ah,
Oh.
you're old. There's the turn. New GPS FMS 69er 69.
Woohoo!
Connection lost.
Oops. Change my lag settings. Sorry about that.
Connected. Channel switch.
That was weird.
There he is.
You're back.
He's back.
Preview's back.
Because in 2019 they had a whirlwind, didn't they? And then they were doing the Wessex. But now he's got about 6 Sea Kings going. And a Wessex widget, whatever that is.
It's a little tiny helicopter.
Desperately seeking Sea Kings. Yeah.
It's a helicopter dating site.
Well, it must have been in running condition, because you can't do 6 of them up in 5 years, can you?
It's all about determination
And availability of parts.
and how quickly you can get parts.
And luck.
Well, it must be won the lottery, that guy, because he was an army officer, and he's got a fleet of helicopters, and he flies around in a AW109, and his wife's into her horses and got stables and showgrounds and God knows what.
Yeah,
You know why she's into horses?
what was his final rank?
Probably Commodore or Major.
That majors don't get that much money.
Oh, you know, Baron.
Maybe a colonel or
Yeah, assistant colonel.
lieutenant colonel or
Colonel on the
a
cob.
brigadier general or something.
Any made-up title that gives you fuckloads of money.
Yeah. And when you retire from those ranks, you keep most of it too.
Well, he had a nice setup anyway, and he had a team of about 5 people, so I would imagine they won't be doing it for free.
Hey boys, I can roll a cigarette and fly a jet at the same time. Woo!
That's what autopilot's for.
As he bursts into flames mid-flight.
An autopilot for the cigarette.
No. Don't use autopilot, Eagle. Nah.
There's no eagle here today.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was Eagle. Who am I
No.
talking to?
Or Ollie, Oscar, Voodoo, Porky, and yourself.
Bill.
No, that's not Porky. No.
I was giving you a choice.
I'm flying like an eagle, I'm not.
Well, he's here somewhere, but fuck if I can see him.
I think
Christ,
that could be
no,
fit
too
in
low.
50s.
More crop circles. Woohoo!
Oh, that's the aliens that do that.
I think it's irrigation, but it could be
Don't
aliens.
mention aliens near Voodoo.
Yeah,
Actually, it's Stuart with a breadboard.
Voodoo don't like it because he's been probed.
He's been probed many times.
multiple times.
He can write a book about it.
I'm still sore from the last time.
More KY.
Oh, you! Tower view is pretty cool.
Well, I just tried a different version of flight gear and it's doing exactly the same thing, so it's nothing to do with actual flight gear, it's the system.
You got a virus.
That's comforting. Probably not a virus.
You get cream for that.
Vagisil.
Oh, God. Next destination, Kilo Victor Echo Lima. 4 minutes, 14 seconds.
Evil Knievel.
Whoa.
Roger flight, KVEL. Kilo Victor Echo Lima.
La, la, la,
Scenery
la,
looks
la, la.
nice.
Kilo Victor Echo La La Land.
Scenery looks good.
Oh, I love this stuff, man. I thought it was good before we got the new orthos. Wow, it looks great now. It looks real.
Cool. Part of a brain up ahead.
If I only had a brain.
N66, your bum does look big in that C30. Just thought I'd say that.
I'm trying to have a diet here. Come on.
My bad.
You ought to see it standing on the tailgate looking backward.
Oh man, that's gotta be
Yeah,
awesome.
too far, too far.
Someday I'm going to learn how to take a video and I'll be able to show everybody.
I'm right off my cheese and toast now.
Head, shoulders, cheese and toast.
Did you
Cheese
say
and
that?
toast.
It's not cheese and toast, bonehead.
You
I thought it was knees and toes.
Yeah, cheese and toast.
Cheese and toast.
Cheesy toes.
Yep, that as well.
Ah, ew.
no, use
cannot-
Colgate for that.
Evil Knievel Airport off to our right.
Destination KVEL almost right below us now, about a minute out. Next turn will be a left turn. I'll give you the new heading when I gets it. Look at this cool little gorge up ahead of us here.
Oh, beautiful. There's a
Oh,
little
look.
peak.
Guns work.
An F5.
Well, I've got ammunition issues.
You haven't got any.
You're firing blanks.
Oops.
Oh my god, look at that scenery. All the houses and everything, the little trees, the roads. Oh,
Gosh, cool. There's the turn, kids. Left turn, new GPS FMS 347 degrees, 346 degrees. About 11 minutes out for our midpoint destination of 40 uniform, 40 uniform.
Well, thank God, I can't wait to change over to a camel.
Turning right to heading bug 350. Mark. Maintain 12,000 feet, 140 knots. Try to make a turn and come in right on the runway. That way we ain't fooling around.
The problem with low airspeed in one direction is I need high airspeed in the other direction. I must have had backwind beforehand and now I've headwind.
I've got 152 ground speed, but I can't keep up with you.
Refresh your weather. I'm going to do so as well.
try harder.
Yeah, stick my hands out the windows and flap.
– 160 knots indicated is slowly catching up. This bird is fast.
Well, you're in the bamboo bandit. Bamboo bomber, isn't it? T-50.
Yes,
Very nice aircraft.
it doesn't look as if it were very fast.
Didn't weigh anything. Power to weight ratio is terrible in it. As in, too good. Oh god, I love the Mosquito. What an airplane.
I was just watching a movie the other night, Mosquito Squadron.
Oh yeah, David McCullum.
Yeah. Before he was on The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Man from U.N.C.L.E., yeah.
They
Also Ducky
wrote
and
off
NCIS.
Yeah, isn't that
quite
weird?
a lot of aircraft making that film.
They had to bomb a target that was 100 feet by 150 feet. And they got every single fucking bomb in there.
Recently read a book about the Mosquito and the raids in Denmark and stuff.
Norwegian fjords. The German gun emplacements were up on the side. They had to come in tilted at 90 degrees and pull out and drop the bombs. It was a fuel depot.
It was a hard, it was heavy water for making nuclear weapons.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
It
that's what they were after. Technically,
fuel depot.
It was for producing nuclear fuel.
There's an overhanging cliff, wasn't it? They were meant to
That's right, yeah.
rocket and then drop the cliff on top of the plant.
N66, you got your ass down, mate. I think
He
your
knows
powers
it, I
have...
think. I think he's welcoming visitors.
He likes it's trolling.
No comment.
I think our midpoint airport is like 6,000 and some feet above sea level.
You know, well, if you're in a piston aircraft, these are the ones you struggle to get in the sky from.
Well, if you're pissed up in an aircraft, you should get used to it. It's not
Piston
like
aircraft.
driving, is it?
Air density and the engine doesn't run that good.
Brain density, the engine didn't run it good.
Just pull the choke out.
I've got an issue with brain density.
I said that.
Oh, fuck it. I'll give it a FlightNight. There's two Scotsmen are just too much.
Just jealous.
Narp.
Need some Scotland.
I heard there's two kinds of people in the world.
Well, the Scottish whisky industry has got to be saved. Liz Trust is plugging a new brand of whisky in Scunthorpe.
Oh, wow, look at this scenery. Wow, this is better than flight MSFS. Easily. Apart from the monstrosities ahead.
Yeah, it looks like we missed some ortho scenery or somewhere.
Looks like sea level's been set too low.
Mine looks okay.
Well, it looks okay. Just saying. Doesn't look as good as what we've just flown over.
Where the lakes are and stuff is.
Yeah, that bit.
That's the mesh, I think, and that's not the photo scenery.
Oh, good
Oh.
point.
flight gear doesn't really cope well where there's cliffs and stuff.
Right, yeah. Okay, fine. No, looks good.
In
Some
the end,
places
photosphere
we've
can only
flown
be
that,
two-dimensional.
the mesh has been an older version and it's been really crude compared with some places.
Oh, right, and the AI can't cope with it.
No, I think because if there's water, the photo scenery is ignored. So you don't get the photo scenery on the water.
Oh, right. Okay.
So if the mesh isn't the right, spread out enough, then it'll get missed. Because I was doing some for the Falklands, and near Port Stanley's got a lighthouse. And the lighthouse is on the land, but in flight gear, the lighthouse in the correct position is out at sea. Because it's missing the crucial, it's not been updated for years.
Okay, I don't know what mosquito that is, but I'm going to ignore it, I think.
Will World Scenery 3 be an update to that?
Should be, but some of these obscure places, they might not release it because of Argins, it might be like tactical reasons why it isn't updated.
Right, what's your next ICAO choice?
Next ICAO is 40U for our midpoint break. Begin descending at 700 feet per minute on my mark. Mark descending at 700 feet per minute, maintain 140 knots, please.
I wasn't going to shoot him down, honest.
Bullshit. Okay, so it doesn't look necessary now.
Weird. Watch me for the left turn. GPS, FMS. I think the runway heading is 253. Mark. Slowing speed to 120 knots.
Roger flight 253, 120 knots.
I have a GPS FMS at 262. Increasing descent rate to minus 1,200 feet per minute, Mark. Way too high. Shit. Okay, we're gonna go past and come in from the other direction. We got time. Ramp it back up to 140 knots, please.
No, but landing here, boss.
Yeah, we're gonna go past and come in from the other direction. I just said that.
I've flown the F-5 before, but I've just realised I've never landed it. Oh shit.
It's quite fast on the landing.
I'll let you guys go down first. This is going to get messy.
Yeah, so we can all watch you
Yeah.
crash. Like
We promise not to laugh.
Well, I didn't choose actor for a call sign for nothing, mate. Performance every time. There we go, wheelies down.
I'm gonna level at 6,000 feet here, guys that are following me.
Roger, flight.
Make it level at 8,000. Stand by. Level at 8,000.
Runway clear.
Turn left to heading bug 77 at my mark. Stand by.
Actors going for coffee.
Mark. Break and land as you come across the runway, guys.
Well, that's interesting. It's not showing us that. Ah, wait, I haven't configured all those secret folders yet.
I'm on my way.
He's on his way. He's on his way. He's on his way. He's on.
Somebody crashed. There's a plume.
Plum. Plum.
A plume of smoke.
Probably actor.
Well, what have I done now?
I always get a flicking bleam.
Oh, 108 bounce. Haha. Right, where are we?
Here.
Yeah, I got some gear. You want some?
Manila. I thought that was
We're going to go out the other way, guys.
I'm going yet.
Change the aircraft, back in a minute.
I'm going to get a drink. I'm leaving this on test. I think I'm hoping I fixed it now.
Brian coming in. I'm down the road.
Be down here at the east end of the runway.
Flight leader, what's the ICAO over the
ICAO is 40U.
4Q.
Yeah, 4Q, buddy.
No, 4Q.
No, 4Q. What is your name?
What's in a name?
You're rude. At least I'm not as bad as Voodoo. He said poo on
Poo.
the program. It was avionics that noticed that. It was very rude.
This taxiway is a bit unstable. The red aircraft is bouncing around like.
The yellow lines are a bit high.
Down here in the east end, parked up in the grass by the taxiway. Go get a drink and I'll be whoa! I'll be back.
Somebody's nose planted
Oops.
in the bamboo bomber.
Taxiway stuff.
Yeah, right.
I return.
No, you can't just jam the brakes on, do you?
Ah, bollocks. Again, I'm at the opposite end of the runway. Can't wait for this show.
I can't see shit 'cause you're sitting on top of me.
No, I'm
I
not.
don't mind. Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, I saw him.
Well, the retort to that is, tell me you're Pinocchio and tell me some lies.
Alright, give us a second. You know, as much as I hate doing this, I'll move on, Stuart.
I've got away from you.
Alright, take the huff then.
Hang on, what end were we taking off from anyway? Other end.
No, I'm sure flight leader said take off from this end into the direction that we landed from.
Ah, fuck. Right, okay. Going back from whence I came.
My wheels are getting all dirty in this ground. Terrible.
I presume, I don't know what side you came in from, so... But everybody's going the other way now. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. I really want to get in a Lancaster.
I understand he wants us for
Oh, Liberator.
5.
Liberator. Every day.
It was a C-130. The Ford Cargo.
The last of the class. Oh fuck, I've crashed.
Somebody has.
I should have stayed where I was.
Pardon me. Looks like the others are coming this end.
I don't know
Tissue,
where I'm
tissue,
going.
tissue.
Start again.
I've transferred all flight gear functions to my GPU instead of the CPU and see what happens this time.
That'll be interesting.
I know exactly what you're talking about there, mate. But it's, what? Ah, bollocks, here we go.
Where? Where are we going?
Try to join up with the team. Last time I tried that crashed, but I'll give it a go. Hit the way, Spider, here I come. Whoops.
Final destination is where we are, is back. Final destination is UT08, but we will go there via the airport that we started from, our point of origin, or POO. Kilo Papa Victor uniform.
Point of origin. I know that.
Oscar.
Clear runway, boss.
Same altitude, you're okay.
We're going to go right to 14,000. We're going to climb at 900 feet per minute to 14,000
Oh,
feet.
shit.
Again, 140 knots.
Made a big mistake in holiday, guys.
Oops.
Travelling down to Blackpool in the car with my friends. There's an 8-year-old and a 13-year-old girls. And they ran out of battery in their phones. So what did I do? I loaned them my phone. You know how many pictures I had of the M6 bloody motorway I had? Take a guess.
God knows, brother.
83. A 9 minutes absolute Spice Girl video.
Oh no.
No, I'm telling you, it went beyond embarrassment.
Oh my.
I was awful tempted to post a video of me in my Superman jammies on pajama night.
Oh my.
Please don't do that.
I really was, but you know what gets better? It was makeup night, and Uncle Huey. Yeah, they got the makeup kit out. Oh, you wouldn't believe the mess I was in. I woke up with my face stuck to the pillow because of the glitter mascara.
Here we go,
Yeah,
guys.
maybe-
Winding it up.
Listen to flight. I'm going to bail out now. Thank you very much.
See you later,
Awesome scenery.
Thanks for coming, mate.
Awesome
Take care.
scenery.
Cheers, mate.
Actor, behave yourself.
Not gonna happen.
Well, I mean, you guys going to
I
hold your
tried.
hands up and say, oh, it was the glitter makeup? No, come
User
on.
disconnected from
Be
your
honest.
channel.
I don't like that.
Oh shit.
Moving left, GPS FMS 244 toward our next destination, Kilo Papa Victor uniform. Climbing at 900 feet per minute to 14,000 feet. Try to stay with me, kids.
Don't hang it, give me a Provo. What's your airspeed at the moment?
Airspeed currently is 130 knots, sir. Please increasing my climb rate to 1,500 feet per minute. Cleared my obstacle, going back to climbing at 900 feet per minute. My mark, stand by. Mark, climbing at 900 feet per minute to 14,000 feet. Just now passing through 8,800. Seems ridiculous, but...
And your airspeed is?
Current airspeed 116 knots, sir, and accelerating. ...120 knots, climbing through 10,000 feet on my way to 14,000 feet. GPS FMS 244. When I was plotting this flight, there was this huge tower, like obviously some weird anomaly sticking up out of the desert. I wonder if it's still here.
It's where the aliens live there.
Oh God, no, please.
Have you not seen that film Cowboys and Aliens?
Which one?
Cowboys and Aliens.
No, I don't think so.
Well,
Yeah,
the
that was the
aliens-
one James Bond was in, wasn't it?
Aye. They lived in a big tower in the desert, the aliens.
Well, duh.
You need to see it, boss. It's one of these movies you don't know whether you want to live or die after it, you know?
Coming through 11,006 on my way to 14,000 feet. I'm running about 118 knots, or excuse me, about 128 knots.
I have no bloody flying speed. I'm down at 80 knots.
Oops.
And I've checked, there's no gear down, no flaps down, no doors open.
Where's
Throttle
your,
pedal.
Mix just said.
Hang on, Ollie, I'll give you a flyby, see if there's anything wrong.
Slowly creeping up now, 95.
Have you leaned your mixture?
You had,
Sometimes
Had to go in
even-
the commander. It should be able to do a lot more than that.
So, but it depends on where. If you started out running slow and you pull back on the stick and your flight controls got into what am I going to say? An extreme position, then you can't go any faster until you limit the drag on the aircraft and let it accelerate. Then you can get your climb rate back. Sometimes.
Level on those.
No, you're clear.
Yeah, it's slowly building. We've got a ground speed now of nearly 150 knots. Well, miles behind everybody.
Ah, I'll keep you company. Oh, God help you. He's gone. How's the Catalina project coming on?
Well, we're kind of stalled because we can't convert it to HDR, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
It's got some weird artifacts in it, and I can't find what's causing it.
Oh, it's a beautiful airplane.
I thought it was double skinned at one point, and I stripped it back in it. No, I don't know. I need somebody better with 3D to look at it.
It's one of those airplanes you go anywhere, do anything type.
Not only can you fly and crash, you can sink as well.
Well, there's one off Millport. Sure, I dived on that way back in the 80s. Recently been on the internet, saw some pictures of her. She's in bits. Little bits now, big bits back then.
Good, are you still climbing?
Yeah, leveling at 14,000 now.
I'm at 14,000. You're above me.
Yeah, 100 feet. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I just changed the weather to border of high pressure, and it's made a big difference in speed. I'm up at ground speed at 170 now. Is that fin over to the starboard? What you're on about, Voodoo?
Say again?
You're on about something sticking up in the desert. There's somewhere over to my right.
Yeah, I see it again. I see it over there.
Where is it?
It's just off to our right. We'll go right by it. We're getting closer.
I'm not seeing it. I ain't seeing it.
You heard of big butts? This is a big butte.
Big butt.
Terrain's high. 1400 and... But it's actually only, oh shit,
It's actually no
1800.
shit.
Now I'm watching the barometric, barometric and the radar altimeters. Oh, there's a wee bit of difference there.
Well, radar altimeter is definitely a barometric, because radar's an AGL altitude above ground. basically radar altitude, the barometric air pressure.
I know that, Stuart, but wow, what difference is about 10,000 AGL difference?
Yeah, but your ground altitude 6,000.
Basically, what I was trying to say is the terrain here is quite high.
It is.
Yeah, but if you don't set it to on the ground when you set off, the autopilot goes somewhere different to what you think it's going to.
These mountains here are basically part of the Rockies. Same mountain range.
I'm a very simple pilot. Throttle forward, aircraft goes forward. All good. Throttle forward and I don't go no shit, I've crashed. Yeah, simple. But that would happen easily in this terrain.
Kind of hurting for timer. I'd go over there and check out that tower.
I don't see it.
Aw,
Well, go for it.
Is it moving? Is it like a volcano?
it's not moving. It's just a big tower of rock. I'm sure it's not there in real life. I hope not.
Well, there's a few mountains over there, but nothing to speak of. I'm sure I can see movement on the horizon.
Oh, I can see something coming into view now, about our 2 o'clock.
Roger that.
Is it an oil well going?
Is it what?
An oil well gushing?
It's not an
Hell of a height.
It's huge.
I've even tried out my passenger windows. Port side or starboard side, boss?
Starboard.
Starboard. Woohoo, I'm off. Back in a minute. Apart from cloud, I can't see a damn thing.
Oh, it's definitely there. I can see it now. It must be a good 4,000 or 5,000 feet tall.
Above the terrain, yeah. I mean, we're at 14,000 and it's above us.
Nah, no. You don't think it's just a big fluffy cloud stuck on top of the mountain?
No, it's definitely not.
I'm over there now. It's green and black coloured.
That's a volcano, is it not?
No, it's some error in the mesh.
You get cream for that.
From my point of view, it looks like a huge dolphin.
A huge what?
Dolphin, a whale.
Yeah, it does. It's got almost got a little mouth on the top.
Yes, indeed.
It's like a bowl and it's right in the middle.
You know in Star Wars when they hate the crater and then the big snake comes after them. That's what it says.
There you go.
That's what you get for eating cheese before you go to bed, mate.
Taking a screenshot, I'll put it up on the site.
Yeah, I got it on the movie, so.
It's like a crater and it's like in the middle of it, so it might be.
That's what I mean. It's like that big snake in Star Wars.
Ah, it's crashed. No, it hasn't.
Voodoo, so what's the latest on the love twist in America?
On the feud between our lovers,
Yeah.
I think it's all planned.
Is this Mr. Musk and Mr. Trump we're talking about?
Yep, that would be it. What else?
One of the US podcasts I listen to, the guy who used to work for Trump, he was saying that Musk has sort of got all these inspector generals removed who would be looking into his business affairs. So he's got all what he wants. It's cost him a lot of money though.
Plenty of money left.
Well, that's it. If you got that much amount of money, why bother? Why not bloody live it up for the rest of your life?
Because there's never enough, mate.
Ah, you know, boys, see when I have my toast in the morning, that's the bread going till Thursday. Do I give a shit? No. Money's not everything.
It is them people, isn't it? Just grab
Yeah.
as much as you can off the people who don't have it.
Feel sorry for them. Really do. People matter. Money. Nah.
I don't feel sorry for them.
Nor do I.
Well, I do, because see where they're going after life, they're going to burn. Oh.
They'd be trying to buy the way out of it if that's what they've always done in the past.
Nah, you can't buy your way out of that one, mate. There's no negotiation there.
It used to be in the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
Pay the
okay.
church a load of money and they'll forgive all your sins or whatever.
Yeah.
It's amazing how that did that in money in those days, isn't it?
It's under turbulence here.
That was much easy faster, sorry about that.
Well, look at that tower from this angle. Looks almost like a needle.
It does.
I think there must have been something in the middle of it, which is, instead of being a small, altitude little link pip or something, it's actually on Scilly. In London, some of the train tracks go up into the sky about 1,000 feet.
Conspiracy? I think so.
No, I think it's just somehow how it's modelled, how it comes across.
If you ever take off from Samos, I've gone on about this before, take off from Samos, keep low level, on the port side, along the beach, there's two people standing out in the water, I kid you not, but waist deep. I'm
Yeah,
sure
that's-
that's...
We had a Spanish
Yeah.
beach scenery where there was actually naked ladies on the beach.
Oh my.
If we did the flight night Oh, where was that? Switzerland?
Yeah.
And we all went low level just to see. That was Geneva. That was it.
That was Geneva, yeah.
Yeah.
Where the big fountain is.
Yeah.
Champion.
I always find it a bit disturbing that trees go right through the beginning of the runway.
The one that gets me is the number of wires going across the end of runways. In reality, they normally go underground if they're crossing the path of a approach or departure to an airfield.
Here's the thing, I've got wires, etc. disabled. But if flight gear's got them and I'm flying along, can I still hit them?
No, if you can't see it, you can't hit it.
I
Unless
thought
it's terrain. Terrain, you can do that.
On that helicopter workshop program, they were saying in Northern Ireland, the average height was 50 foot off the deck.
Yeah. Keeps you safe.
My team leader at work, he was in the army, and he was saying that they were going somewhere in an helicopter, and they came across a truck, and then the sides of the truck dropped down, and it had all big machine guns on it. And it started shooting at their helicopter, and it was like a... But he said nobody got hit, but there was a lot of holes in it by the time they finished.
Probably be Jimpies or LMGs.
Well, being the IRA, it's probably going to be British weapons or some descriptions of games and such like. Discuss.
He said they all hit the deck, and nobody got hit in the process, and it kept on going.
Minutes out of Kilo Papa Voodoo uniform. Looks like you've solved your crashing problem, Stuart.
Shh.
He's not flying the Spitfire, is he?
I'm not running my broadcaster. Just running the game at the minute.
Sorry about that, Stuart, that was naughty.
Don't care. Which means, because I've not been running my broadcast, I've been pressing the screenshot button, the wrong one again, so I've got no screenshot.
Just dug out that latest magazine, the Fly Past. This couple, I think I told about last week, they bought a gazelle and a lynx to statically do up and in the garden by the sound of it.
Yeah, I had a restored gazelle for sale. It's been very nice. But I'll be tempted just to try and get the thing running again. That's the problem.
I haven't read it yet, but they mention how much they paid for it and whether they are trying to fly it. Came from Dispersal. There's a picture of it, the gazelle all wrapped up in brown paper to protect it.
If a storage one up with viable, that'll still have hours left.
And that one actually, there's a picture of it in the garden and it looks like it's in runnable condition.
Getting it certified for civil flight might be the problem.
The Lynx looks in a bit of a sad state. It's got no rotors on it and might not have an engine either.
See, a lot of the Lynxes, the parts were stripped off and sold off because a lot of the foreign countries still use them.
Yeah. Well, they'll get to a point, won't they, in the life cycle where instead of buying new bits, they just scavenge them off ones what they know they're not going to use again.
Well, they were doing that with the Tornadoes before they returned them. They've even been doing it with Typhoons, but that's just a money issue and not buying parts.
I remember looking at an army auction site and you can buy the old Mark Chieftain for a bit less than 10 grand. It's not running, but you think about of scrap metal and that, wow.
Yeah, you're talking 60 tons to move it to get it to your location and chop it up. It's a lot of weight and a lot of travel, and then
yeah,
an extra weight load.
Yeah, it wouldn't be easy chopping up with battle armour, eh?
No, Chieftain was cheap. In the old style steel armour that they used to use, iron armour, the Chieftain was the most heavily armoured battle tank of its time. Well,
So-
what's up? My game just crashed.
Oops.
That's
Mine.
45 minutes.
Mind you, it'd make a perfect rockery.
Have you checked your CPU temperature? Because I had problems before I upgraded the coolers.
I stripped the computer down and cleaned all the fans and the coolers in it last week as well. So
It just a thought when he was saying 45 minutes, you know, where it's been doing some work and then it gets to a point, it's game over.
I used to use an old shaving brush for that. Sable hair. Didn't damage the circuitry or anything. Certainly dealt with the dust.
Just take mine outside, pop the covers off, and get one of those air cans and just blow it out.
Yeah, you're on about government surplus sales and stuff. There was a File on 4 program on a few years ago. And it was on about, you know, the 6-wheel cat things, what they had in the Falkland.
Aye.
They were going through the history of them. They bought some, didn't use them, sold them off. Then they had to buy them back again at twice the price they sold them for. Spend a fortune getting them up to a certain standard. Never used them and sold them off again. So in the end they bought them and sold them about 3 bloody times.
Yeah. That was like the old TA days back in the 80s. All the SLR rifles we had were regular. You know, the wooden stock, not the plastic.
The wooden
And
eye.
Well, you
The-
couldn't
the-
hit a feckin' barn door with them.
Well,
We took them on the internal ranges with the Heckler and Koch conversion. You know, the 2.2.
oh, well,
And
some calibers are not great.
no, but even on the ranges, the armourers tried zeroing them in. You know, they're fixed mount. And the barrels were all well worn.
Yeah, but if you're using a sub-caliber, the original barrel wear doesn't matter because your sub-caliber is another barrel inside it, which is a 2.2
Yeah.
caliber, which has probably not been inserted properly.
Yeah, over and above that, Stuart. I mean, okay, we were artillery, we weren't fucking that well trained rifle wise, but we couldn't hit a damn thing even at 300, you know?
Well, a 2.2 at 300, you're doing well at 300 metres with 200.
No, you mistake me. The 2.2 was internal ranges.
Alright.
I'm talking about outdoors, 7.62 round. You
know.
know, minimum ranges, but I was hitting a guy in my right's target and he was hitting mine, you know, it was...
Well, you ever thought you just can't shoot properly? Just saying.
No. Yeah, well, that's obvious, but you've got 20 men on the ranges and we're all missing the fucking targets. Something's wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
by
don't
average, it might
effective.
hit somebody by mistake. We never got to have any rifles in the cadets. They took them all away because of the Northern Ireland situation.
No.
There used to be a rifle range underneath the cadet headquarters.
There's a rifle range in the cadet building here. It's basically big concrete pipes set into a long bricked bunker, basically. It's half set into the ground.
Yeah, there's a club not so far away where they have two big concrete pipes across the fields, you know, for full bore shooting. I once bought a rifle from the shop there and it was bloody loud.
But the pipes amplify.
And there's all pictures on their website showing them building it, and they dug a big trench across the farm and sunk the pipes in. So there's the clubhouse at one end and a firing point, and then at the far end there's like a target shed where you can go down and change targets or whatever.
I qualified in half-inch recruitment at 300. That's what my qualification was at. That's a class 2.
Okay, we're going to begin descending at 900 feet per minute, maintain 140 knots, GPS FMS 244 until we cross KPVU, and then we're going to try to stay left so we can come straight in on the runway at the next destination. So I'm descending at minus 900 feet per minute, Mark.
These mountaintops are very pretty with the snow in.
It's the opposite side of the ones we just went over on the way out of here.
Utah Lake. That ain't one of the Great Lakes, is it?
No, nowhere near it.
Just a couple of miles away.
The city of Provo looks quite detailed.
Runway heading of our final destination, which is UT-08, is about 3 degrees. So once we make this turn here at Provo, we're going to try to stay left a little bit. Going to turn left a little bit from that direct heading so we come straight in. So watch me.
Must be a lot of algae on this lake because there's a lot of green at the edges.
Any specific runway for landing, boss?
At our final destination, I think there's only run one. Well, the one that runs 3 degrees.
It's a small
I'm
strip
looking
as
at
well.
that.
It's there's only one runway.
Okay, I thought this was the plonk down one. Never mind.
Mark, here's our turn for the final destination. I'm pulling GPS FMS 324, and we're going to change that and turn left a little bit. It's called Heading Bug 300, turning left to Heading Bug 300. Still descending at minus 900 feet per minute. I think we got to go to about 6,000 feet. No, I'm making a mistake. Make that 8,000.
Right, well I'm off. I shall catch you next week.
Roger that, Stuart.
Cheers, Stuart. All the best.
Yeah.
Cheerio.
Thanks for coming.
See
Good luck.
you.
User disconnected from your channel.
Bit turquoisey on the edge of the lake on the starboard port side.
Don't know what causes that.
Is that
Yeah, a
with
lot of that
Orthos?
colour when we do South America. Must be the reflection from the sky and the light down there.
I must be missing a lot without Orthos.
You're missing everything without the orthos.
I'll get everything installed and maybe get it up and running for next week.
All you
Sure.
have to do is create a folder called custom scenery,
Yeah, I've
put
got that.
the files into it, and then when you want to fly it, you just go, when you first go into flight gear, you just go to add-ons
Yeah.
and point to it, and that's all you do, and it should be there.
Yeah, I tried that. Do you put them in unzip, just the folders?
Yeah, you unzip them. If
Yeah,
mine are not
yeah.
normally zipped, you put them in. You want just as they are. But if you have a folder called custom scenery, and it can be anywhere on your computer system.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah.
You just point to it.
Level,
Yeah,
at,
right,
level
yeah.
at 8,000. Watch me for the turn right.
I tried that, mate, but it kept coming up. File not recognised, but and file extension. I was like, eh? I'll give it another go.
Have the photo scenery not ticked on in the flight setting?
Ah, nice one, right? Thank you for that, sir.
Turning right, GPS FMS 4 degrees.
It's always the simple solutions. Thanks, Oswald.
Do it in flight.
Sending 1,000 feet per minute on my mark. Mark. Whoops, we're way high. All right, good luck. We got to get down fast.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, it's stopping before you hit the ground. It's not so easy.
Is it this airport directly underneath us?
Pretty much. Not quite directly underneath us, but way too close for comfort.
Oh, I see it. Oh dear.
I'm gonna have to get fancy here. Kids, don't try this at home.
Aww.
Passengers.
Oi! T50, feck off!
Down and safe.
Well done.
Clear runway.
No, I can't. There it is. Damn it.
Haha.
The hell is this airport? Damn it. Blends right into the scenery. I can't even find it.
Close your eyes and point the stick down, you'll soon find it.
That won't work.
No, you're at my 5 o'clock boss. Head over this way, over the ridge. Trouble is, there's a roadway, which you may be confusing with a runway. If you can see me, it's on my port side.
I can't see you.
It's
Too
on
fast
my-
and too far.
It's on my starboard side, not port side, unless you want to land the road. Oh!
That was a taxiway.
No, it's the
Oh,
grass.
okay.
It's the grass.
At the right airport.
Well, he's down.
Otherwise, we're going to be doing this all night.
Hopefully they say you won't.
Whoops. We're just going to formate on you at the end. Voodoo.
Well, there's no airport or such. It's only a runway.
It's a big there's a big concrete park up over here.
I like your livery in 6.6. That's smart.
This was good. Great flight, great scenery.
Good stuff. Okay, I'm going to kill my movie, you guys, so say goodnight.
Good night.
Right.
Night movie.